Hello all. So I thought I'd let you know I got my Cambridge mask today. This is what I'm wearing. I would say that there are some slight differences here. Besides the ones that I mentioned. So you can see that it has the adjustable. These dogs are going crazy. So it has the adjustable loops, okay? It still has the carbon filter, just like the Vogmask. This one is a medium, and it fits so much better than the large in the Vogmask. Now, I measured and everything like it said to, and the large is just too big for me. So, it may not be too big for you. I don't know. But the medium definitely fits much better than the large in the Vogmask. So, two big differences that I've noticed just putting it on. The material is similar, but this is feels a little bit more rugged than the Vogmask. The loops are quite a bit thicker. I'm not sure if I like that yet. It kind of, I've already got big ears and it like pulls my ears forward. So, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. With it being, I mean, they're just so much thicker. Again, it seems like a little bit more of a rugged mask. Let me go see if I have my Vogmask. I think I have my Vogmask in my purse here. That way you can kind of see the physical difference if I can find my purse. Okay. So, this is the Vogmask, and then this is, it's so much thicker. Like I said, it's a lot more rugged. It's thicker, both width-wise and depth. This has, the Vogmask has a little bit more give, where, the Cambridge does not. I don't know if I can flip this around or not. I had it figured out at one point. You can see my makeup marks inside the Vogmask. The material is pretty much the same. Like I said, the material for the Cambridge seems to be a little bit more rugged. The Vogmask on the inside is much softer than the Cambridge. The Cambridge, again, a little bit more rugged on the inside. Now, it doesn't bother me by any stretch of the imagination. The filters look identical. There's the Vogmask. There's the Cambridge. So the filters look identical. Even on the outside, there's the Cambridge. There's the Vogmask. Okay. The Cambridge does have fun little colors as well. They don't have puppies, unfortunately, which I really like that in the Vogmask. I know that sounds stupid, but like I said, I think if this one was a medium, I would like it a lot more. So I may order a medium in this, and then just maybe sell this one. Needs washed, obviously, but which they're just hand wash and mild detergent, and then line dried. The Vogmask does not have the adjustable loops where the Cambridge That is what this is right here. This is for adjusting. You can just pull it and then pull it tight to adjust it to your comfort level. I have to say that the straps, the ear loops on the Vogmask are much more comfortable than on the Cambridge because they're so much thicker and there's not as much give. I would probably have to order a medium in the Vogmask to do a better comparison with fit. At this point, the Cambridge fits much better, but it's because it's a medium versus a large. They're in my Vogmask. Let me see if I can set you up somewhere. See if I can show you here. With the Vogmask, I have gaps here. It kind of moves really, and then this is like, does not snug. It's very big. And then when I breathe in, there's a lot of material that comes in. Where with the Cambridge, because it's smaller, again, I don't like the loops as well. They're okay. But, you know, I have a little bit of material that comes in when I breathe in. You know, but it doesn't like suck into my mouth like the Vogmask does. And like I said, that's probably more due to fit. But because this isn't as rugged and the material is a lot more flexible and soft than this, you know, maybe if I had a medium, it'd still do that because of the material. I don't think that the quality suffers at all because this is softer material, because until it gaps open, like down in here, which again, more rugged material down here versus on the Vogmask. But if I got a medium, I think those gaps that happen, like when I lean forward, this gap's really bad, and then I can smell things through that are not pleasant to smell. Another big selling point for the Cambridge for some people might be that this filters out, the Cambridge filters out bacteria and viruses, which is really good for this time of year. The Vogmask does not. It does not filter out viruses and bacteria. It only filters out like pollutants and allergens like pet dander, mold, dust, VOCs. I do notice that this has a little bit more VOCs than the Vogmask did when I first got it. This had a little bit of VOC, which if you don't know what that means, it just means volatile organic compounds. So pretty much anything that's new, like if you get new furniture, like a new appliance or something, you kind of smell that funky, I don't even know how to describe the smell. Very chemical smell. That's a VOC. That's a lot of times it's formaldehyde that you're smelling, which is not good for anybody to smell. So if you have any kind of allergy, or if you're you're immune deficient, or you're immunosuppressed, if you just like react to people's, sometimes just perfume can set people off. Certain types of perfume will set me off. Flowery smells set me off. We're coming upon Christmas. I am allergic to poinsettias. And so I know that poinsettias are going to be pretty much everywhere. And if they're live, it's not good for me. I think our church went to fake poinsettias, which I'm appreciative of. But to say necessarily one is better than the other, I don't know. I mean, I really like the Vogmask. I like the comfort of it. I don't like the gapping down here and a little bit up here too. But I think that's a size issue. I don't think that's a quality issue. I think once I get a medium in this, that's going to solve that. I would say that this is definitely more rugged. Like I said, there's a little bit more VOCs that come off of this than off the Vogmask, which can be problemsome if you're sensitive to VOCs. Like, I'm sensitive to them. It's not so bad that it's deterring me from wearing it. I just there's good points to both, and there's pros to both and cons to both. They're pretty equal in price. The Cambridge is made in the United Kingdom. I believe Vogmask is made in the United States. I would have to double check that. But this is made in the United Kingdom. Now, I ordered mine off Amazon. Because the last few times I've tried to order anything from England, number one, my debit card was rejected multiple times, which ended up putting my debit card on hold. And then when I did order from England, somebody from Spain and Brazil, maybe, I don't remember where it was, but tried to use my debit card overseas. So that was worrisome. Really the choice is yours. I mean, which one to get. My husband really wanted me to get another mask, and instead of going with another Vogmask, I thought I'd try the Cambridge just in case there was a huge difference in quality. So far, I don't notice a huge difference in quality. The only thing I notice is this material just seems a little bit more rugged than this. This is just softer, where this is a little bit more rough on the inside. But the inside material looks very similar. It's both got that, they both kind of have that waffle pattern in the material. I'm not 100% sure what it's made of. Hopefully 100% cotton, but you never know. But I would say either one would fit your needs just fine, unless you're going for, like, I know someone who has very weak bones, and if they get sick, they can crack a rib very easily by throwing up or sneezing or coughing, anything like that. So I would probably recommend the Cambridge for her to avoid illness, because this filters out the bacteria and viruses, where the Vogmask does not. Holy crap, I've done 14 minutes. I never keep these to 5 minutes or less, do I? So I wanted to give you my honest opinion on both. When I get my medium in the Vogmask, I will report back to you whether those gaps and stuff go away. Like I said, this one's a little bit more comfortable as far as wear. This is a little bit more convenient, where you can adjust the ear loops. This little thing hanging off, though, might deter people from wearing it. They might think it's a little odd to have these things hanging off your face. But I think it's a little odd to have to wear the whole mask on your face anyway. So I guess to each their own. So Cambridge mask, Vogmask. Okay, they both help me out greatly. They both do their job at keeping VOCs and keep me from reacting from any mold or dust, or at this point I've become multi-chemical sensitive. So literally anything will set me off anymore. I mean, if somebody changes a filter in their furnace, it's going to set me off because it's something new. And it's being blown into the room. So, but then again, if you don't change it, I'm going to react because of the dust and the mold spores and things like that. So, can't win for losing, right? But if you guys have issues with reacting to certain things, certain stimuli and irritants, I highly recommend getting one. They're I believe the Vogmask was $33, and then this was $30. So the Cambridge is slightly cheaper, just by a few bucks though. So like I said, they're pretty similar in just about every way. Just those few differences. So I thought I'd be upfront with you guys, kind of like let you guys know what I thought of each product, and then you guys can decide from there what you want to do. So take care, guys. Have a good night.